Now I finally got it set up. It's fucking awesome.
Down in the studio, the mics are all hot. The Southern Fried Airwaves, a radio spot. Mayhem on the mic, the man with the plan. Got his amigos with him, a rockin' radio band. First up is TJ, with a guitar in his hand, slanging out the riffs across the Dixie land. Oh, the Southern Fried Crew, loud and proud and true. With TJ, Mr. Smalls, Rhino, and Stain, they see it through. Mayhem's Amigos, a brotherhood of sound. Best radio show for miles around. And then you got Mr. Smalls on the bass so deep, holding down the rhythm while the city sleeps. Got the low end rumble that makes the floor shake. Nothing but the music, for goodness sake. Rhinos on the drums keep the beat in time. Every crash and every rhythm a perfect rhyme. A powerhouse behind the kid, making sure it's tight, keeping the energy high all through the night. And they're staying on the other guitar with a style so fine. Adding his flavor of rock and roll sound, from blues to heavy rock. He can make it all sing. A fiery hot lick, he's the king of the string. For the Southern Fried Crew, loud and proud and true. With TJ, Mr. Smalls, Rhino, and Stain, they see it through. Mayhem's Amigos, a brotherhood of sound. Best radio show for miles around. For the Southern Fried Crew, loud and true. With TJ, Mr. Smalls, Rhino, and Stain, they see it through. Mayhem's Amigos, a brotherhood of sound. Best radio show for miles around. So turn up the dial, let the music play loud. The Southern Fried Boys are standing tall in the crowd. Mayhem's Amigos on the radio, yeah, rocking all night long, without a single care.
And we always never have a single care because we have fun.
Yeah. One of these days I'll make it onto that song, TJ.
Well, I've
One
got
of
to
these
talk
days.
to I got to talk to Hippers about it. Say, hey, you know, Adam's been a big part of the show.
Yeah.
But he's like, well, and when I talked to him about it last, he goes, well, so is that Chronic Chris guy. I'm like, well, yeah, Chris was he was a big part of the show, yeah. He goes, well, that guy thinks he can outsmoke me. Well, no, he knows it.
Yeah. Sometimes people are wrong, though.
He goes, well, that motherfucker knows wrong, you know. And I'm like, well, then prove it, Hips. I mean, God, come on. Oh man, what a wild week.
We could have a Bong in the Bank match.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead. We're doing a bracket after this year's Smoker Mania.
Okay.
So this year was set, it was set before last year's match happened. It was set
Okay.
because Rhino's like, I got winner,
Yeah. I remember that.
and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna take that away. You know,
Yeah.
Raya's got winner. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But then Chris and
Well,
listen
and
here,
there's-
you motherfuckers.
There's a difference with how Rhino did it and how Chronic Chris is doing it. Rhino challenged
Yes.
the champion. Chris is like, who's challenging me? Nobody.
And that's
Nobody.
it. Like everybody's like, dude, this match was set long ago.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to come in at the last minute and horn in.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep. That's not how this goes.
Now you want to do it after this year's match, fine.
Yeah.
But there was no Royal Rumble here.
I know.
Or Smoker Rumble or whatever you want to call it. But
it's not the open invitational.
Right. It's like, look, this is set. It was set a while back.
Yeah. The contract was signed long ago for this match.
Right. And it's like, no, you're you're not diving in last minute and trying to horn in.
Yeah.
And I will be reaching out to Chris and saying, okay, so here is what the challenge really is.
Yeah.
You're so confident. Your 4 best versus Southern Fried's 4 best after this year's Smoker Mania.
Yep.
Whoever wins at Smoker Mania is exempt. They're out. Okay. Asgard's 4 best. Southern Fried's 4 best. Bracket.
Yep. Winner faces the champ at Smoker Mania 3.
Winner faces the champ at Smoker Mania 3. And I set up the bracket. Because it's only fair.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Now, I have been told that is not fair. And I said, no, it's fair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they come in, Chris is going to put himself as the number 1 from Asgard.
Right.
So if you were doing it like NCAA, him being number 1 would face Southern Fried number 4.
Right.
But this is our tournament, damn it.
I don't believe in doing that.
Yep.
Because I think that's a setup, right?
Yep. Right. Because then you lie about who's not as good or who's better.
Right.
So you put a ringer in as number 4. Or, you put someone bad in number 1 to go against a number 4. And then you have your number 1 as like 3.
Right. So
So
what I am going to do is 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, and et cetera, right?
Right.
And I think it'll get interesting after that. So the one person we all agree on that is dangerous is Hippers.
Yeah. Well, at least from what I hear. I haven't seen, but, the things I have heard.
Now, we
don't
know how Rhino smokes weed.
Yeah.
You and I both know that. And yeah, Rhino is like, I am afraid of facing Hippers.
Yeah.
Rhino has also turned around and said that Chris has talked too much shit. He's not afraid of facing Chris.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like the Undertaker saying that he's afraid of someone skill-wise.
Right.
So
he's like, Chris talks too much shit. No, I ain't worried about that.
It's like Rhino has kind of proven himself to those who know him.
Yes.
Like us. If he's saying that, that's huge.
So we're like, he's sitting here going, I'm afraid of facing Hippers. And I'm going, I could see that. I can see that.
Now, being the nerd that I am, I'm like, I have a 4-sided die. I can just roll for everybody until, 1 through 4 Asgard and 1 through 4 Southern Fried. Then it's kind of random, kinda. That way people can't say or put people in spots. Bias doesn't come into play at that point. It's like beat who you're against and move on. I guess my question to you, TJ, is what if in the the number one contenders match, the finals, what if it's 2 Southern Fried or what if it's 2 Asgard? Do they choose who moves on?
No.
Or do they have to compete?
They have to compete and they have to smoke it out.
Okay. I think that needs to be in the paperwork.
Well,
when we go to agree to all this, it's like someone can't. It's like someone shouldn't lay down so that the other person can move on if they're from the same faction.
And if they do, then I'm going to say it's an automatic DQ and the other team's top moves on.
Okay.
And they're not going to like that, and I don't care.
Yep. It's our tournament. They can suck it up.
It's Rhino's like, I don't know if Hippers will do it, but we can try.
Well, you have time to gather your crew. So you can start training. Not that you haven't been already, but
yeah, Rhino's like, I don't know if Hippers will do it, but we can try. I said, I told Hippers he has a chance at the title. He wins. He seemed excited.
Yep.
Remember, next year's Smoker Mania, that is the last year for the belt that stays with the winner.
Yep.
After that, year 4, that belt moves.
Yep. So my biggest fear is that Chris isn't going to be able to get 3 more people on his side.
I don't know.
Or if he is, what level of hot garbage are they going to be?
I need to get some meth before I start. Yeah.
Well, because usually when we hear a video from Chris, it's him and some other stoned guy in the background.
Right.
That's it. So, okay, they have 2. I just saying. I mean,
right.
So what is it? Is it a 2-on-2 bracket at that point?
It's not going to be 2-on-2. He's got to find 2 more.
Yep. So
he's got
to find a way to earn it. That's all. That's all I think. He needs to find a way to earn it. This is the way we're coming up with.
Yeah. You're not going to get Willie because, hey, guess what? Willie lives here. And when Willie finds out that a Texan put this together, he's going to be on my side.
Well, Willie doesn't smoke anymore, though, does he?
No, he doesn't. Willie,
he could be a guest referee.
Yes, he could. I would be happy to have Willie here for that.
No kidding. It's like we need an expert, Willie. Can you come in and
he'd be sitting here like back in my day, a dime bag was a dime.
Yeah. Like we need some expert play-by-play in this.
Right? And that's what I'm saying. It's like he's talking about it. He's talking a big game.
Yeah, he is. But it's always who's challenging me, not I'm challenging the champion of next year or for next year.
I am. Dude, you've done nothing.
Yep. Like if you're going to talk like that, you got to prove yourself. And he kind of talked his way out of Smoker Mania 1.
He kind of bitched out of Smoker Mania 1.
Yeah. But he's just pissing off everybody on air.
Right. Because,
he should have kept that stuff off air.
That was exactly my point. I'm like, You want to discuss this? I'm willing to discuss it, but it's got to be off the air. I don't want to do it on the air. The on the air is to promote.
Yeah.
And he finally pushed me to the point. I'm like, you're out.
Yep. Well, he kept calling bluffs and he kept ignoring advice from me and you.
Right.
And it just, it got to the point where not only did he cost him the match, but he took Asgard out of the winner's circle because initially the donation was supposed to go to them.
Yes. And it's like, no, the money went elsewhere.
So he screwed them out. So if he does come into this bracket and he does pull off what he says he can do, it becomes a redemption arc.
Well, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, you pretty much walked all over everything I was doing, everything we were setting up, everything we were building. First year out, you wanted to crap on it.
And he was quiet behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Remember? He was always really vocal on the show.
Right.
But was dead silent behind the scenes.
And I said, you need to talk to me off the air about this. Okay,
Yeah.
I will.
And never
I
happened.
hear nothing for a week.
Yep.
Come back on the air. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. No, hey, who's running it?
Yep.
Well, I am. No, you're fucking not, because it's my money making it happen.
Yep.
Do you not want my money?
So yes, please. I'd love to get paid to do that.
Right. And what it finally boiled down to, I don't know what their charity has raised, and I'm not going to claim to know.
Yeah. I hope for their sake and for the cause that they're doing. Yeah, I hope they're doing very well.
But
I don't know.
But I do know what the envelope had in it that I handed to Boo Crew.
They were very happy with it.
Yes.
So
I know what they got last year.
Yep.
And I know what Asgard did not get because of Chris.
Yep.
And he's angry at me and he bounces me out of Asgard chat and all this other stuff. And I'm like, well, whatever.
Yep. And the thing is, like, even with these upcoming Smoker Manias, Chris could have been involved behind the scenes. He's still in our group chat and everything like that, but he has been absent.
Exactly.
Silent. Nothing.
But he'll throw a video in there talking shit.
Yep, except for these videos.
And I'm like, I don't care about your promo. And it comes down to the other side of that. It's, okay, what are you going to do for me?
Yeah. You know,
right?
It's like, what are you bringing to make our product or our event better?
Right. What are you going to do to build this up? What are you going to do for me? And nothing. I didn't kick him off the show.
No. He could have been on any of these shows. Even while I've been gone, he could have been coming on the show.
Yeah.
He just hasn't.
And but he'll throw the video in there to talk shit.
Yep.
And I'm like, you're not getting anywhere with me, brother.
Yep.
You know, and that's okay. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll get there. But we're going to get there the way I envisioned getting there.
Yeah. Well, so far, what we've thought should happen with this has been good.
It's done well. It's done well.
I mean, why should we change it?
Now, I mean, for one, everybody makes fun of Fat 420.
Yeah.
The fucker fell asleep like a fucking toddler on the air. And he did. He's like,
Yep.
Done.
Yep.
After all that shit talking he did.
He smoked himself comatose.
Right. So we all get a kick out of that, right?
Yeah.
I don't think with any of the other programs that I have either listened to or worked around, I don't know if there's anybody that can hold a candle.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be close. I mean, some examples we may have. If he was still around, it would be fun to watch Jimmy get there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. If he was still around, yeah. Oh, I'd put my money on Jimmy in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I mean, no questions, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's one, right?
Yeah.
Then you've got, but I don't know anybody else.
Yeah.
Like Steve is there. But Steve's the current champ.
Yeah. It's like he has his place. He earned his place.
Yeah. I look at Southern Fried and I'm like, holy God.
Yeah.
Everybody has something they do.
Yep.
But when I look at the different platforms that are out there that I've worked with, yeah, I don't know. I don't know anybody that's going to hold a candle to the Southern Fried Group.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't. I don't foresee Steve keeping that belt long. And if it's not Rhino who takes it away, it's going to be probably a Southern Fried Boy that takes it away from him in 3 if he's still the champ.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. What's going on, TJ?
Oh, we're one of the Southern Fried listeners she's in the chat room right now.
Okay.
And she's putting up pictures of her kids or her daughters. And she says that the oldest one's usually meaner than a pissed off rattlesnake. And I'm like, don't tell me that. That's usually my type.
Yeah, yes, it is. Quite.
I'm like, that is usually my type. Don't tell me that shit.
Either short-tempered or crazy to anger. Right. One of the two, or sometimes both. Sometimes I wonder if you just enjoy the challenge.
She really is mean. She'll whip anyone's ass that looks at her sideways.
Well, and that's why doggy style is a good position. Then they can't look at you. They can't see you with their face buried in the pillow.
And she's like, she'll whip your ass if you look at her sideways. I'm like, those are the ones I usually end up with. Look at my other half now.
Yep. Just look at your track record.
Oh, yeah. Look at my track record. Let's talk about my track record.
Then when police get involved, you'll just fuck the female officer.
Right. Hey, no. No.
It's like, but did you go to jail?
Not that day.
Yeah, exactly.
probably should have, but no. Oh God, no! Shit. So we were sitting up there at the bar the other night, and oh my God, I was cracking up. And the reason I was cracking up is we ended up talking about rage.
Okay.
Yeah, me and a couple of guys at the bar, and I don't know how it happened, but we ended up talking about rage of all people. And I'm telling old stories. I'm telling about how I used to get mad that he'd have like the top score on the Cruisin' USA video game at the bar. I'd
Because he
walk
had
in, I'd
nothing
get
else
$2
better
in
to
quarters.
do.
I'd walk in, I'd get $2 in quarters and drive the bus and beat him. He's in there driving a Camaro or the Ferrari or whatever else he can get. I'm in the bus. Bah! All right, I got it again. You self-righteous, sanctimonious son of a bitch. And I mean, it just never stopped, right?
Right.
I told the story of how he date raped Sarah Jane and did not pay her back. Which, if he was still alive and on the show right now, I did not date rape her. You sure?
Well, no, I'm pretty sure she was willing, but
Well, you know her better than I do.
yeah. So yeah, to my knowledge, she was quite willing. But at this point, with the debt that Rage got, it was more like Sarah Jane just paid for it.
Yeah,
Really.
right.
I don't think she got her money's worth out of it, but
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the other one, like I'm sitting there cracking up. I'm going, hey. Yeah, I told the story about how I got him to flip me off before he passed away. Hey, Sarah Jane wants to know if she's going to get the money from you or if she needs to get it from your estate. Oh man, I had a ball. I really did. And I think on that. And literally, we had known each other for just over 20 years when he passed.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. And yeah, there were some hard times.
Well, he still tried to be on when he was going through that shit too.
Yeah, he really did. He made an effort.
Mm-hmm. He's made more of an effort than some of us have made lately.
No comment. And I mean, like, when the old show was going, where all that was set up, like, he wasn't on, but he remembers Tyler eating pickled quail eggs and drinking hot old style and doing jumping jacks and push-ups,
Yeah.
He's like,
that's just not a combination to do that.
He was like, you are such a fucking dick,
But wasn't that for the kids?
It was.
Well, you see?
He's like, you're such a fucking dick.
Mm-hmm. Now, to Tyler's credit, he will do crazy shit so long as it benefits the kids.
Right.
So, he is willing to put his body on the line for the donations that he tries to get.
And I mean, Tyler really does. He did some stupid. The guy put the fucking thing for a TENS unit on his taint and then sat down in a bathtub.
So listen, Tyler
allowed it to be turned on.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? He bitched for like 3 weeks that he had a burnt taint.
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, you remember Tyler also bleached Stain's ass while
Yes, he did.
420
Yes,
videoed it.
yes, he did.
So, and there's been a bunch of other stuff that Tyler has done.
He's done a lot, and I don't take that away.
Yeah.
uh, the cause that they are raising the money for is a great cause.
Yes.
The outlet that it goes through, I question.
Yeah. Kind of lackluster.
Yes,
Yeah.
not even so much for the lackluster. I just
Okay.
question it because at this juncture now, I've gotten to know a few things, and I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, I really severely question it.
Yeah.
And hey, I love that everybody loves to talk shit. And I've said multiple times, I'm here.
Yep.
Not a call.
Yep.
We'll leave that at that.
Yep.
But
But yes, their cause, St. Jude's.
St.
Great,
Jude's
great
cause,
cause. Yeah.
fantastic cause.
Yep.
And I understand it. And he has done so much.
Yep.
But I would love to do one more fundraiser with him, just one.
Yeah.
But I think I would make it very wrong.
Knowing you, probably.
Like I am relatively certain I would make it very
Okay.
wrong.
You would come up with something for him to do for a certain amount of donations. And it would be
Yes.
like, it would be borderline evil. He would agree thinking no one would donate enough to get it done. And you personally would donate enough to get it done once, at least.
Me? I would never.
But it's for a good cause, TJ.
I would never.
Yes, you would.
I've never done anything to promote somebody being embarrassed often.
Yeah, not at all. But you know what? In you doing the first donation, I guarantee you then others will see what happens to Tyler and his reaction, then they'll want to donate.
Yeah, and that that was and for years that was how we kicked it off. Is like
Yeah.
me or one of the other guys
Mhm.
would make the bigger donation to get him stuck. And the next thing you know, I think the best one we had, and you can go back in the archives and look, but I think the best one we had was a $500 or $600 night. And I think that was the tens unit night.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't that, it was shot collar karaoke.
Yeah.
But one of the two, we made 500 or 600 on that in a night. And no, you didn't do worth a damn. No, actually, I think we did all right. But yeah, I mean, but I would never put anybody through any type of horrible thing like that
Right.
ever.
Not you, Saint TJ.
No, I
Oh. We need to add that as a soundbite for the show.
you know. Now, every time I try to hey, here's the funny part is I say stuff like that, but then I try to sneak it past the old lady. She's like, "Stop trying to bullshit me."
Yeah.
I would never.
Right.
She's like, neither would Lucifer.
Yeah. Oh.
And I go, well, Lucifer was just horny.
Yeah. Yeah, because Saint TJ is not. Right.
Well, I'm horny for one.
Yeah. Horny for one and horny for all is still horny. So,
but I have patience. I can wait for the one I want.
true.
You know, I would never, ever step out when I'm with somebody. Because I think that's wrong.
Understandable.
Now, and that's even if I'm with someone semi non-exclusively.
Yeah. You see, for me, I have cheated in the past, but that's because those relationships were borderline asexual, and I am not asexual at
Yeah,
all.
I've heard enough.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think you two put me on speaker when I called one day.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you did.
If you just so happen to hear something,
I heard squeaking.
that's not our bed. Nope. That requires a bed frame, and that makes too much noise, so we got rid of the bed frame.
What's up, Seabass? Seabass in the chat room, like, yo. I called you, and I don't know if it was squeaking or if it was her making noise or what, but I know you were having sex, and I got put on the speakerphone.
Like I said, I cannot confirm nor deny.
You're lying.
How can I be lying if I'm not confirming or denying?
Because that is an admission of non-admission.
So I guess it's a lie of admission. Okay.
That's like Congress.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking like Congress over the Epstein files. What the fuck? Like, damn it. No, come on.
Now, to be fair, like Julie and I are the name of a club on a different podcast for those who have had sex during their podcast. Just saying.
Is that the one I think it is?
Probably.
Not saying a comment on that.
Say, listen, TJ, I've been on shows here with you where I have gone out of the studio and done something and come back to the show.
Dude, you've been on the show getting a Hummer when she was under the desk.
Yes, I have. I will confirm that one.
I saw the confirmation. She got up, wiped her chin.
That message was
Seabass,
by
I'm
Adam.
looking at Seabass on the other monitor, and he's cracking the fuck up. Like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, your wife literally got out from under your desk and goes, and then walks away.
But she needed a protein shot. I can't help that.
Protein shot, yeah.
Just straight from, the font.
She needed a protein shot, and Fisher needed a new goat.
Hey, I'm not here to shame. It's just not something I do.
Yeah, you come on stream, Seabass.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come on in.
I put the link into the Sun and Fried chat, so you just got to scroll up.
Yep. So please, just because I'm here doesn't mean you guys can't come in. I mean,
Yeah,
Jesus.
no, I mean, I'm sitting, like I said, I'm sitting here watching him on the Sun and Fried stream, and he's cracking the fuck up. Like, no, she did. Oh yeah, she did.
Yep.
Yes, she did.
It's like, I just try to make sure I'm not on camera when that stuff goes down.
Well, God, I hope not. The YouTube channel would be banned for a month.
Yeah, it's like, this isn't Mayhem's OnlyFans. If I'm going to be on video, I'm getting paid.
Oh, it's Dar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dar. I'm misreading stuff. But yeah, it's. Oh God. I mean, I don't get it. You know, you're like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's just like, good Lord. Yeah, I mean, we've had great times on the shows all the way through.
Yeah.
And Mayhem is marking time. I mean, we're not far away. August is 10 years.
Yes, it is. And there
It's
are a
10 years.
lot of good skits, there's been a lot of good times on Mayhem and any of its iterations,
Yeah.
really. So,
And I'm going to start digging some of those up, getting them mastered and ready.
yeah, I think we need to figure out the date of the 10-year and then make sure that on the show closest to it, maybe we do a top 10 and talk about what things happened.
Yeah, I want to start getting the top 10 together and start going through them honestly in June.
Okay.
And talking about some of the different stuff. Like I said, Dar, if you check the Southern Fried chat room, it's in there. You know, I posted it up before we went live. We're not going to be on for about maybe about another 15 or 20 minutes because I've got to work.
Yeah.
And
Dar is saying, no, it is not.
Well, yeah, it is because I know I put it there.
Do you need to repost it?
I'm going back up and looking.
It might be way up there at this point.
Way up there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm right on here right now looking at it. Yep. Here we go. Because I posted it before we even went live.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how long I've been waiting.
Yeah. Saw the picture of Stain. Ooh. It tracked. Yep, there it is. Yeah, it was an hour ago.
Yep.
Because it's Tat made a comment, then Seabass made a comment, then I posted up the StreamYard link. Then Seabass said TJ great cast. So yeah, it's in there.
Yep.
But yeah, we had so much fun just over the years and everything that's been done in the past. I'm trying to get some of the old members of the show to guest appear.
Okay.
And talk about some of the stuff that we got into, you know. There's one that I would really love Mike to be involved in. And I already have it mastered. But I would love Mike to be involved in that one when I talk about it.
Yeah.
I could play it now. Here, let me
You can just give him a taste.
Yeah, I have to come up here.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I have it mastered now. But I would love for the Mike to be on the show when I talk about this one. Because and you'll hear him on there. He was actively involved with that.
If I see Dar come in, I'll put him on stage while you do that. Her? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But it's the whole thing about, you know, Halloween and different movies.
Oh, I think I know this one.
I don't know why Winamp's fighting me today. It's not wanting to come up on this computer. Fucker.
That llama's being stubborn.
I guess. But yeah, we had just the different things that we got into over the years. It was so much fun. And, I hope that as we revisit this stuff, that everybody has a great time just going back and looking at that history. Because there was a lot of fun there. Let me see here. I know I've got it in here somewhere. Digging through all these files is like, good Lord.
Dar seems to be having difficulty finding the link.
It's way, way up in that chat, Dar. I really did. I went back and I checked. It's there.
It'd be around the 8:45, 8:40 timestamp.
Yeah. Here we go. So I'm going to play this as a reminder. We'll talk about it.
Show about politics, religion, economy, sports. It's about whatever in the hell we end up talking about.
No, don't lie. It's about trying to get technology to work right.
Yeah, it's definitely about trying to get technology to work right. We kind of cover about a little bit of everything, DG. So
I got to be honest, like that whole comment right there, the try to get technology to work right. I was working with one of the computers I still have. And this was 2016. Mm-hmm. One of the computers I still have and an old shitbox laptop. And tried to get it to all talk and do the show. And it was failing miserably.
TJ, are you comfortable with me putting the link on YouTube for Dar?
I would rather not.
Okay.
Geez, that show about politics, religion, economy, sports. It's about whatever in the. So, all right, Rage, you got your list together. What's your horror movies, man?
Actually, since we don't know, I don't know enough about the co-host and your eye candy, let them go first.
Should we let Tabby come up with top 5 horror movies at first?
Yeah.
Top 5 horror movies? Come on, Tabby.
You're on the spot. Go for it.
All depending. Are we doing old time?
It's
scary
all
movies?
It's
Or-
all time.
Any.
Top 5 horror movies of all time.
I don't know. I'm kind of afraid of The Conjuring. The Conjuring was kind of
The Conjuring?
yeah.
Really?
It was kind of scary.
Okay.
Probably like my number 5.
All right. So you got to come up with 4 more.
And by the way, she was like a carpenter's dream.
Oh, really?
Oh, she was flat as a board, ready to be nailed.
That's
But she had a kind of a cool personality, and I think I would have peed in her butt back then.
I don't know.
The problem is, if you've seen one horror movie, you've seen them
Pretty
all.
much seen them all,
That's
yeah.
the worst part about it.
All right. Well, if you
Not necessarily true.
what do you think, Mike? You got 5?
I don't know if I have 5.
Can you Can you do 3?
I can name 5 horror movies, but the problem is, it takes a lot for me to get scared by a horror movie.
Well, see, you don't necessarily have to be scared by it, but do you think that 90% of the audience would be scared by it, or there's something psychologically wrong with this movie?
well, it's
Well, in that case, that's The
your
Shining.
top 5. It's
Shining
not
definitely be my top 5.
You see, I got a chance to work on my. I got a chance to work on my top 5 last night. But Rage, what's yours?
Okay, I'm going to list off all 5 of them,
All right.
because this is my favorite thing in the world here. Number 5
Go figure.
is April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
That was a good
Okay.
movie.
About a little girl who ends up killing all her classmates in school on April Fool's Day. She had her hair tied in a noose. Very good movie.
I gotta turn something.
I would actually have to agree with Michael and say The Shining.
Damn.
I love that
Hold on,
movie.
give me something real quick, Dark. Give me that.
I know.
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, fuck.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, that was a pretty.
That
good
is a good movie.
Turn me
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lump these three in the same category, which is not Hellraiser, but Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street.
You know, that was the thing that drove me nuts about Rage. Like, hey, you're supposed to do 5. Oh, no, I'm going to throw in 4 more.
Yeah, like no, just 5.
Right.
5 is the number, and the number it will be is 5.
But he never stopped. He's like, I need more airtime.
No, you do not,
No,
and I
you
will
do
kick
not.
you to the backstage if you keep talking.
Are we talking the originals of all three?
Yes.
The graphic.
Yeah, it has.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2 would be Hellraiser.
The thing I like about having him around is I don't have to get up and run away and go get something. You know, it's just like, here, please go get me my coffee.
Bring it in here.
Yeah, we've got an intern here, Rage.
You're welcome for
Awesome.
being my bodyguard.
I've got somebody to
And
get
number
my coffee
1.
for me and stuff. It's great. We've got an intern.
And number 1 for a psychological standpoint, Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange. My cousin Chad says Chucky. DG says The Ring. And I've got to say, I misunderstood you when he said it last night when I wrote down my list.
Give me your list.
Well, I went with...
Somebody throw in the Omen here.
I went with striptease, showgirls.
Hold on. I said horror, not whore.
But striptease,
I said horror. No.
Debbie Does Dallas was great.
You're
Girls
thinking
Gone
of-
Wild,
you're
The
thinking
Girls of Playboy. I mean,
All the
You're
American Pie movies.
Just to name a few.
well, I mean, when you said it,
whore.
when you said it, I misunderstood because we were talking earlier about some embarrassing sex stories, and then next thing you know, well, let's do horror movies. So I thought you said horror movies. What are you doing?
No, not whore. Not like skank, stuff like that. I'm talking,
Wait a minute.
Oh, God, I remember that so much.
There
Yeah,
weren't
he
enough
got
R's.
all upset about that. He's like, no. I said horror movies, not horror movies. I'm like, well, dude, you gotta pick your timing here.
Yep.
And he's just, no.
TJ!
Oh, God, we had so much fun with that. And
Hi, Adam.
Hi, Dar.
and the funny part, like, that was 10 years ago.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And people still talk about that.
Like a couple years.
People still talk about that bit, and it was 10 years ago.
Yep.
Hey, this is for sea bass. Okay?
All right.
Bass.
Oh, you
This
got
is
a bush.
Bush look. Yeah.
Everybody
the
likes a
bush.
light bush. Nobody wants a heavy bush.
No. I'm not even buzzing yet. Okay? I
Oh.
had like 6 beers. I'm not even buzzing. I did pee a couple times, but hey.
It's that popping that seal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn seal. Hi, TJ.
How's it going?
Oh,
Oh, look at
it's
that. I've got
going so
songs up
good.
here. Peeing in Stain's butt. Oh.
Oh, come on. I'm so sick of that. Come on. Leave Stain alone, okay?
I can't do that. He's defending champion for Smoker Mania. That means he's got to take everything that heads his way.
Yeah.
I'm getting hair.
Well, it is growing back a little bit, isn't it?
Yep. You almost have as much as I do.
Ah, no. It
You're getting
grows
there.
every day and it scares the crap out of me. It does, Adam. You know, I went through
Don't let
chemo.
We have
You know, you think chemo will kill you? No. Chemo.
No, it just it makes you extremely weak.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But the shot the next day was, but
Oh.
then you get all through chemo crap. Okay, no, I shouldn't say it's crap, but no.
Well, it
Um,
really is. It's poison.
you, yeah, and then you get this little head cold that stays with you for weeks. Ooh, that's why you haven't seen me, TJ.
I've got I've got our seasonal allergies starting right now. And,
Oh, allergies. No, 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 not
yeah,
allergies.
I'm dealing with the cedar starting to pollinate.
Oh, oh,
When
that's
those
nothing.
pollinate here, you see the red cloud around the tree.
Oh,
Looks
wow.
like
TJ,
it's
you will.
fire.
TJ, you always get the sniffles when it comes to wood.
Well, I look at
It's
mine
my
and I get
fire.
sad.
No. See,
Why are you not bigger?
Adam, you see the people behind me?
Yes, I do.
These are all my buddies. Okay.
Good.
These are all my buddies. But TJ is my buddy too because he's been hanging out there. He's been asking me how I'm doing, da 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 da, you know. And I'm like, I'm ready to puke. But he's like, no, you don't want to puke. And I'm like,
Well,
no.
I mean, that chemo, you go through hell with it.
Yeah.
Oh, chemo was nothing. Oh, God. Give me chemo some more. Okay.
That's what
But
Mark said.
it's the shot the next day that you get that
Okay.
kills you, that lays
Yeah.
you in the bed for 2 weeks. Okay. Or was
Yeah,
it 2 weeks?
because
Huh.
I mean, we went through Adam and I, we were with Marvin through all his chemo and Rage through all of his. We lost both of them. What? They were about 4 days apart.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no, I'm
TJ.
kicking my cancer to the curb still.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
When we
did
lost
hear.
we lost Marvin to small cell lung cancer,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and we lost Rage a few days before Marvin. We lost Rage to glioblastoma,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
which is an
sorry.
extremely aggressive brain cancer.
Yeah.
Right,
It
right.
took him
Everybody's
quick.
different. Everybody's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? You are TJ. You are on one of these photos, but there
I
was no real.
I see Stain smiling, so it looks like he pooped himself. Uh,
No, he pee-peed in his butt. Okay.
okay, so Grizzly peed in his butt.
No, it wasn't Grizzly.
Grizzly's smiling, so Grizzly must be happy that he peed in Stain's butt.
No, but you know who I am very happy with is this guy.
Rhino?
Yeah. He's been with me from the beginning and stuff, and this was very hard for him
Yeah.
to go through what I was going through. So,
I mean, poor Seabass sitting there still rooting for the 40 whiners. I mean, God, he needs a little help there.
Seabass is my buddy. I've known Seabass for so many years. I'm sorry, Adam. I didn't mean to take over.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
And then right down there in the other corner there, you got Hippers. And
Oh my God! Look at Santa. Look at Santa. Look at Santa right there. But
Hippers smokes so much weed that the Zigzag Man has a Hippers tattoo.
God, I wish I would meet him. Hmm.
Matter of fact, I think
No,
I played this song.
Hippers is cool.
Zigzag Man has a Hippers tattoo.
Hmm. But the thing is, Hippers in the beginning for me was, oh, but then I realized later that, oh, he just loves me, you know.
Hippers, I think Hippers loves everybody, but he also loves to give everybody shit.
Right. And, you guys have been behind me with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And I love you, each and every one of you. You know, I love you, TJ, because you love me and you ask me questions. How you
Yeah.
doing, Dar? What's going on? And nobody usually asks me that stuff. You know, but
And part of that is
you,
just being polite, though. It's like, hey,
well,
we know
yeah,
you're going through stuff.
yeah, and yeah, cancer sucks. Okay, cancer, is a DICK. Okay, prick, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But everybody's different. I'm different.
Yep.
I'm still kicking it to the curb, and will probably always kick it to the curb because I don't want it to come back.
Yeah.
It could come back to my gallbladder. It could come back to any part of my body. That whatever I have left in my body. You know.
Well, cancer sucks more dick than a $3 male hooker on 4th Street in Austin on a Saturday night.
Whatever. Good
Well, 4th
to
Street is
that
where the
person.
neighborhood is at.
Well, it's like I never thought I would ever have cancer in my life, but I got it. But you know what the best thing was, TJ?
What's that?
My family, my twin sister showed up at my hospital room out here in Okeechobee, Florida. That's where I am, Adam.
Okay.
And she looked at me and she cried and she thought she was gonna lose me, and it was the best thing ever for her to give me a big hug, you know, and I didn't bring my laptop like I wanted to, but I just thought, no, you know, and when my family showed up, that was the blessed thing ever.
Yeah. No, and
You know, all my siblings except for one, but then the other one showed up at the other hospital. So that
Okay.
was the blessed thing too. So,
my
you
family
know,
all says that I'm too much of an asshole. I'm going to outlive all of
Yeah.
no, well, yeah, you are.
them.
Well, I mean, I know TJ remembers a few years back, I had my own scare with cancer.
I do remember.
There was a chance that I could have had pancreatic cancer,
Ugh.
but it ended up being just a splenoma, just spleen tissue.
God.
So,
Yeah.
but that was a hell of a year.
Yeah. It's
You know.
been,
Yeah, I remember that year.
Mhm.
Boy, do I remember that year.
I remember my year. So, my birthday, I know what I did on my 62nd birthday. Yeah. I got my
Chemo?
I got my lung drained and my belly drained. Not once,
Yeah.
but twice.
Ouch.
Yeah. No, it wasn't an ouch. That was nothing.
Oh.
It
Well,
wasn't, the belly drained and, the lung drained. Well, at least the pneumonia went away.
Yeah.
um,
But the operation for, removing everything and all, that was nothing. But oh my God, I was in so much flipping pain and all.
Well,
But you know what? I'm alive.
yep.
So
We are very
that's
glad that you are here.
I tell everybody, like, I mark milestones at this point by 5 years. Like, after I hit 30, I started marking
30.
milestones at, like, every 5 years, okay?
You know.
So last year was 45.
Oh,
And I'm like, all right. I'm going to take the bike. And I had planned, and Adam remembers this. Like, I had my plan set. I was going to take off out of here on a Thursday morning. I was going to ride out to New Mexico, go spend 4 days out there with friends of mine, have a good time, and then ride back.
Yeah.
That was my plan. Ready to go. Set in stone, ready to go. And then
Yeah.
the family decided.
The family.
Yep.
Damn.
That was not how it was going to work.
Hey, did you get your homework done?
Yeah, for the most part. I've got a couple things I got to wrap up, but they're not due until next week.
I'm sorry. I just
No, it's okay.
blurted out.
But so I'm set. And Adam, what was it? It was about a week beforehand, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
A week before I was ready to leave. My uncle shows up and he goes, you can't go.
Who?
My uncle.
Oh, your uncle.
He goes, you can't go on that trip.
What?
And I turned around and I said, why the fuck what are you trying to tell me? I can't go on that trip. He goes, everyone is going to be here that weekend.
What?
To put your grandparents to rest.
Oh.
You have to be here. And I said, what is everybody? He goes, your mother, your uncles, your brother. They are all going to be here. When are they getting here? Oh, on your birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I looked, I said, you do realize that I was scheduled to leave at 5 a.m. on the bike on my birthday.
They did that on purpose.
And he goes, I know.
Hmm.
And now they're all going to be here. He goes, yep. And I mean, Adam will back this up because, we did the show that night. He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I explained it. I'm like, the whole family showed up. I couldn't go anywhere. I went down and I rode the sisters.
Really?
And I came back. And then I went through $400 that weekend for food.
Oh my gosh.
To feed everybody.
Oh, what you make?
I did brisket. I did ribs one night. I did a whole bunch of stuff on the grill.
Oh my God! I'm coming up to your house.
And
You
I
do
mean,
brisket
I
again.
fed
Lumber
my
the beer.
family,
Hmm.
and then they go back, and I start hearing complaints about the food.
What?
Oh, this was too tender, or that was too tough, or and I'm like,
What
you
the
ate
fuck?
for free on my dime.
Mm-hmm.
Did they give you any money for
No.
it? No.
No.
Not a penny.
Yep.
I'm
But I
sorry.
bet you they ate all of it.
Oh yeah, I didn't have any
Oh,
leftovers.
they ate everything.
It
They
was the
ate
worst
every
brisket
step.
they ever ate all of.
Yes.
Oh, when Marty and I, oh my gosh, the first time, oh, TJ,
It was a 16-pound brisket.
right. We had well, I don't know what the poundage was or whatever, but we sat out here in our yard with the smoker and everything, and we sat out and we drank beer. We started to drink beer at 11 a.m. in the morning, or was it 12? I don't remember, but it was early. And Marty had the brisket, everything, And you know how long brisket take?
Oh, I'm well aware.
Yeah, yeah. And I lasted till 12:30 a.m. Okay. drinking beer starting at 11:30 a.m. Okay, drinking beer, and we just hung out in the backyard, and before we got to shop and everything, and oh my gosh, that brisket was really good for 3 days later. But anyway, um, but we had a drinking fest. Adam, you would have loved it. You would have loved it. Just the smell of the brisket in the smoker. I'm sorry, TJ, for taking over. Um, and it was like, oh, the neighbors across the street came over. We were just sitting out drinking beer at that time with the cooler, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I lasted till midnight. Well, was it 11? It might have been 11. I couldn't stay up anymore. I couldn't drink anymore. So
Yeah, I mean, like I said, $400 or $500 in a weekend
yeah.
and food that I bought, I paid for, I prepared.
Uh-huh.
They ate it.
And they
went home and
complained.
bitched about it.
They complained.
Then they complained, and then they never coughed up a dime.
Yep.
This was Marty and I. So
And I'm
we
like,
were like, oh, the neighbors came over. When's dinner? I'm like, well, where's the sides?
That sounds about right.
and I mean, just not a word. They didn't say a damn word about it. Just to me, they were happy to eat all of it, and then took off.
Yep.
Love family, don't you?
And it's just like, I like the way it is right now. It's just me and my uncle. And my uncle's going to be living about 100 yards away from me on the property.
Nice.
I'm good with that. We get along great. We do a lot of the same stuff.
Is he gonna
knows
go?
what I'm doing,
Is he
so
gonna
he
come on
supports
your
it.
channel?
Huh?
Is he gonna come on your channel and he's gonna hang out and?
He's
Oh, my
more
girlfriend.
private individual.
Oh, TJ, my girlfriend Rosie is coming down
To Florida?
Yeah, she's gonna stay 7 days with me. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of drinking going on. Okay, but the thing is, I'm gonna have her with me, next to me, and when we go on camera, if I could get on camera on the Fried Radio, and she's gonna be hanging out. She wants to hang out on Southern Fried.
Well, there you go.
And she drinks a couple of, Coors Light beers, whatever, Hey.
Right.
Yeah. So, we're going to hang out and have a good time. And 7 days with my girlie. Can't wait. Oh, Adam, you would love Rosie.
Well, I know one thing for sure, and that is I am going to have to find my bed. I do have to work tomorrow.
Time to go to night-night? Okay.
Yeah, it's getting close. So,
Yeah, for TJ.
Dara, what's your final thoughts for tonight?
My final thoughts is, TJ,
Yeah.
I love you. Always, Mr. Adam, I love you too. And I am so happy to be alive.
Adam, your final thoughts tonight.
It was wonderful to meet Dar. I'm so very glad I got to meet you tonight. And I'm very Yep. It was a good night. It was a great way to end an evening. At least for myself. I hope it was for you guys as well as the listeners.
Oh, I have to go find beers and cheers. Okay. Beers and cheers is fun.
Well, I got to say this for starters. Go Team USA Hockey.
Yes.
Yep. Women's hockey, they got gold.
Women's hockey snuck it. They got the gold.
The women is killing it. I tell you.
They got the gold 2-1 in overtime, beat Canada.
I don't know about,
And even
Tampa.
Nan said it was a great game. She was not happy with the outcome,
Oh.
where I was extremely happy with the outcome. But it was I ended up watching the last 2 periods and overtime at the bar, and it was just a fantastic game all the way through. Probably one of the best hockey games I've seen in years.
Okay. But I'm glad the women won.
Now the men have
I think they're still in quarterfinal.
yeah, they're in
I
quarterfinals.
don't
Well, let's
so
see.
I
Let's
don't
check
know.
it here.
Yeah.
Team USA men's hockey. Tomorrow they play Slovakia.
Okay.
Oh.
So that is the
United
semifinal.
States? The United States?
Yep. Team
Yep.
USA men's hockey
Oh, men's hockey.
plays Slovakia tomorrow in the semifinal.
Oh,
Okay.
might have to watch.
Now I'm trying to find out total right now. The U.S. has 9 gold medals, 12 silver, and 6 bronze.
That's good.
Also, congratulations to Alyssa Liu from
Who?
California, who won the women's figure skating for the United States. First figure skating medal for the women to come back to the U.S. since 2002, and she got the gold.
Nice.
So very, very happy about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
No.
So-
See, Dar has a Dar dance. When you listen to a good music and it has an upbeat. It's palm up. Okay, you sit in your chair and you just you drink and you just go with the beat. So yeah. That's what I was doing, TJ, in my channel on Southern Fried. So, and
All right,
one night
so-
you looked at me like, what the hell is she doing?
I was kind of curious. All right, so
And
the
I was
women's
like,
curling
"Woo, woo."
team,
I was just
the women's curling team is in semifinals. U.S. is taking on Switzerland tomorrow. And I'll tell you what, that's something I've been watching. Like, what the fuck is this?
Okay. So a fun fact about curling: the
No,
stones
I
are
don't like
it-
curling.
the stones are only made in Scotland, off of one coast, and each of those stones are
Yeah.
about $1,000 each.
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't like curling. I curling to me is like watching grass grow. Okay,
I've
But
actually been
that's
watching
just
it.
me.
Kind of interesting
that's
to watch.
just me. Okay, just
It
me.
has been interesting to watch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they must get a lot of practice when they're mopping the floor with a Swiffer. I mean, that's got to be where
It's
they
like,
get the practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring the brooms back and
That's
forth, and
it.
I'm like, what the fuck? No, just don't get me.
So- But
Don't
everybody,
get me
we will
upset.
see. I'm going to log it back in Sunday night. I hope I get some other people. That's the only reason I wasn't on Sunday night this week, is it was just me.
I love you.
And I'm like, I'm just, at that point, I was like, I got homework to do. I'm not going to sit here and try to do a show for a half hour, 45 minutes
No.
by myself when I can do homework.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could do a show.
But
Anyway,
I'm going to go ahead and get us kicked off of here so I can get some sleep. So Adam can go curl in next to his wife, and then she's going to sexually torture him tonight.
Torture. That's only if it's out.
whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam,
Yeah.
are you in love with your husband or with your wife?
Well, you-
Sorry.
It's like, yes, I am in love with my wife. I
Okay.
was engaged to her almost 26 years ago, and then
What?
life kind of tore us apart, and then we got back together about 3.5, 4 years now. So
I was still living up
Something's
there.
wrong
I've
with
been
your
here for over
your
3
mental head there with okay. You were in love with her. Okay. And then
well, I am certified in Illinois and crazy. It's why I'm on disability.
That's true.
So
damn, I need to
yeah.
get an disability. My husband, no, never did. Never mind.
I don't want anyone crazy, so
Yeah.
TJ, I love you.
all right, everybody. We will see you next time. I hope everybody had a good night. Take care. God bless.
TJ.
And I'll catch you soon.
Woo,
Good night,
woo,
everybody.
woo, woo.
Good night, everybody.
Wow.